Hello and welcome to another BWhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Connor Zilich's WeatherTech primary for 2025. So let's take a look at the box. Once again, you have the new 2025 generic box. This might be the first time we're taking a look at Xfinity Series 1. Lionel Racing 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series. Down the side, you got Connor Zilich, render of the car right there. Standard finish. NASCAR Xfinity Series 2025. We total 504 of these things. Kind of surprised just has the base MLQ number. NASCAR Xfinity Series, standard finish, same stuff on the back of the box, register your car at Lionel Garage, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. A nice improvement to the WeatherTech paint scheme. I think I've said that before, but, last year's had, the one swoosh, here, and then had, a backward swoosh here for some reason. I still like the paint scheme, but that was really random. So this year they nicely simplified it where you just have a swoosh up here and then you have one solid swoosh from here all the way to the back. Definitely an improvement there. And I do love the blue chrome number this time. If you remember, Gisbergen always had red chrome numbers, so this time we get a blue chrome number. That's been fantastic looking all year. He has already won in this paint scheme at COTA earlier in the season. So right now, Zilisch is out for a few weeks because he got a back injury at Talladega. Which is even more ironic that it was Jesse Love that spun him into the inside wall, since those two are best friends. That they just they constantly shit talk each other every week. Well, he said Zilisch has definitely been, he's been fast all year. He's had just tons of bad luck. It seems like every week he has a car that can win the race, and it's every week something happens to him. Whether it's a penalty, whether it's Rockingham, where he won the pole with his tire going down, and then he was fast in the race until his tire went down again. And it was just there's plenty of races here where he's been fast and then does some pit strategy, gets behind a little bit, and then somebody wrecks him, or what was it, Bristol, that he checked up for a wreck, and here comes Solowich full speed, just slams into the back of him 10 seconds later, like a moron. It's still really funny to me that people are putting Solowich on the same level as Zilisch for upcoming talents. Zilisch is actually looking like he could be a generational talent and be really big in the sport. Solowich, I don't think is really going to do a whole lot of anything. Right now, I'm pretty sure he's 25th in points in a Joe Gibbs racing car. That's pathetic. But whatever. Anyways, back to this car. Car does actually have a matte finish too. I didn't even know that this car was matte until I got this diecast. I got the diecast, wait, is it supposed to be matte? And then I, looked at a couple photos of the car on track, and yep, it is matte. That's a nice touch, too. Matte white definitely looks fantastic. He said, I do like these WeatherTech cars. They have such a clean and simple look to them that just looks fantastic, and I do love me with some WeatherTech mattes. The first time I ever got WeatherTech mattes for my car, I've been sold on them ever since because it's so much nicer to just be able to, pop your mats out, wash them down, and pop them back in instead of destroying the carpet or whatever. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have WeatherTech, got Chevrolet, got number 88 and Junior Motorsports, the brand new Junior Motorsports logo for 2025. I like the old one better, which the old one's still on the car because it's back here, but that logo I think looks way better than this little tiny little flame with JRM, but whatever. Anyways, down the side, you got WeatherTech, you got Carolina Carports and Campers of America, got Exalta on the C post. On the B post, you have the American flag, Safety Clean Miller, SEM Z-Max. Some of the blacks coming off the B post there. Got Connor Zilich's name with the American flag on the name rail. Has your regular contingencies and such right there. Except before, you have a nice blue chrome number. On the back, you got Chevrolet. You got WeatherTech number 88. Got Racing Electronics, Mechanics Wares, and Mac Tools. Happy to see this was made early enough that it does still have the rookie stripes. I like when I still get those on diecast because getting rid of those was one of NASCAR's stupidest decisions of the last 10 years. So pointless. What? They're fun. Why do you want to get rid of them? What's the point? What does that gain you? I don't know. They did update this enough that does not have the American ethanol fuel port again. So that's neat. Got Junior Motorsports on the deck lid and WeatherTech on the roof. This is number 432. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. Got Chevrolet and Wix filters under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Xfinity cars, so no deck lid or roof flaps. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Just have the Sunoco Rookie Contender logo right there. There's not a whole lot to talk about the car like this, just a really cool paint scheme. And like I said, this is a primary rookie car for somebody who I think is going to do a lot of great things in the sport. As soon as he gets some of the bad luck out of the way and figures out a few things, how to be more patient and such. I think he even said that when he won COTA, that he needs to be more patient. But I said, once he comes back and once he, I said, hopefully some of the bad luck, even like the luck was hitting Larson. Like Larson got a penalty in his race and then still came all the way back to win the race in that beautiful Blue Hogs barbecue sauce car. Luckily, that's running a few times because I was going to be very disappointed if Zilisch never even got to run that car. It was only Larson, but I will definitely pre-order that diecast when that goes up. Probably more the Zilisch clean one than the Larson win, but knowing my luck, they'll only make the Larson win because they have already posted the clean one as one of those coming soon posts. I don't know. He's had a few cool paint scheme this year. Like, I love the Campers of America paint scheme. Like, he ran that last year at the end of the year, and I really wanted it, and they just kind of were ignoring it. And then eventually the reason why was because it was coming back in 2025, so they just made the 2025 version. But that one's like a dark yellow with like red and black. It looks really cool. Anyways, if you want this car, it is a brand new release. You can get it right now. I would not be surprised if this car disappears a little bit just because Zilisch is, such a hot commodity right now, and this only has the base MLQ number. So if he does do a bunch of crazy stuff and, continues to improve his career, then eventually his couple rookie cars will probably get rare. I mean, like I said, there's a raced version of this coming out, so that'll probably hurt the value of the clean one a little bit, but they might have made a bunch of the clean or the race version, so then this one will have less made, so it might get rare. You never know. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. Just go check out if you want anything. But I think that's all there is to say. This has been a review of Connor Zilich's Weathertech Chevy from 2025. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.